Hello and welcome to another special video review. And today we've got the Iron Factory Tyrant's Wing Red IF-EX-20R. Kind of mouthful, but yeah, this is Iron Factory's redemption of Starscream Legend Size, and he is pretty freaking cool. And this is a huge box, only because it comes with a lot of accessories. So yeah. Legal stuff in the back, nothing on the top, not much on the sides, same thing for the other side. And in the back we've got some cool poses and whatnot. QR code for those that want to see the official website. We've got just a funny here, a girl walk mode that is officially shown. So yeah, let's open up the box and see what's inside. Now, like I said, he has a lot of accessories. This is one of them. This will come. There's like 3 versions coming out of Starscream. Well, not version, but like there's going to be Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker, all repaints. And each of them is going to come with limbs to form the Ghost Starscream. So Starscream comes with the chests and the head. The other one is going to come with legs and some arms. So if you buy all 3 of them, you're going to have an extra figure for Starscream in Ghost mode. Now, I'm not too keen on repaints, and I especially hate translucent figures, so I'm not going to bother buy the other ones to fill up this guy. Now, yeah, we do have a cape for the coronation of Starscream. Cape and shoulder pads, and they are pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to this once in robot mode. Store this, set this aside. I'm just gonna set these and come back to the box, and we've got instructions. Now again, as it is for all of Iron Factory's figures, they are quite easy to transform, so not much needed of instructions. And finally, we've got and nothing else in the box. Alright, so we got Starscream right here, but if you come underneath, there's some more accessories coming out. So we've got a tripod. I'm not gonna really, well, I can show it, but it's not major stuff. So yeah, we've got joints and stuff, you know, for a tripod, and make it hold Starscream as if he was flying, which is cool, I guess, but I'm not gonna really use it. We've got a really cool Megatron pistol right here. It looks really nice. We've got an extra head for the coronation of Starscream. I would have hoped it would be... Oh, let's focus on this. Yeah, it's a really nice looking head. But I would have really hoped if it was like a separate crown that would just lay on top of his head. Because, yeah, obviously with this kind of crown on his head, he does not transform anymore. And it's a real bummer. Because I really want to pose him with the cape and shoulder pads and everything. But yeah, the head not gonna transform. So, yeah. And yeah, like I said, the tripod is just a tripod. I'm not gonna really show this on camera. Alright, let's open this up and bring Starscream out. And yeah, he is pretty freaking cool. But the first thing you notice when you got him in his hand, is the plastic quality is suddenly took a drop from Iron Factory's usual plastic. Iron Factory's usually has like a really strong and flexible plastic, and this figure comes more like a Gundam plastic. The Gundam figurines, like the plastic feels, it's solid, but it feels like it's gonna snap and break at any moment. So yeah, just heads up for this. So yeah, if you can check out details, he's got a nice, cool looking head. And nice detail. The red metallic paint is really nice on his chest. And yeah, backpack cleans up fairly nice. Got some painted silver details, some painted lines on the tail fins, and yeah, it looks really freaking good. Now, just for show, we've got the Megatron pistol. We need to pop out the underneath the undersling rail, whatever, and then we can place it in his hand, and you can place the stock back in. And yeah, so yeah, he does hold Megatron perfectly in his arm, on his hand, with the stock underneath. One thing I do have to mention, the null rays are quite loose. Well, this one especially, it pegs in, but doesn't take much. This one is tighter though. So yeah, it's pretty cool for this, but the other one is kind of loose. I don't know, it's probably just the thing of mine. And yeah, we do have like pegs on shoulders right here, which goes on the pads. So you need to plug it in and snap it on. And yeah, it's really difficult and it's kind of scary. So yeah, we've got one wings in, one shoulder pad in, and light the other one. And yeah, it's really difficult and kind of scary. I'm probably gonna have the world of problems to peg them off. Yeah, so we got shoulder pads. We can remove the head, it's on a ball joint like this, and replace it with the crown head like this. And you come back to the wings, and there's a peg hole right here that gonna peg the cape. So yeah, awesome figure. Obviously the cape can move down and open up as you wish. It's pretty damn cool. You can set it all the way aside as if there was wind, and swoosh. Alright, so we've got Starscream in robot mode. Let's do some size comparison. We've got the Shapeways Starscream right here. We've got DX9's Starscream right here. And we have the Generation Classic Starscream. And just for the fun of it, we've got Hot Toys Soundwave, DX9's Megatron, and we've got Generation Toy Megatron right here. So yeah, cool set. Well, cool figure that fits with all the sets. All of the tiny, newly released legend size figures. They are pretty damn nice. And yeah, that's my new collection. So yeah, Starscream, we're gonna peg off all of his accessories, set them aside, open up the gun, close it back in, remove this, remove the crown head, even though it looks super cool. Gonna have to remove it and place the normal head. And yeah, now let's remove the wings. The shoulder pads are gonna be a pain in the butt. Or I guess we can leave him in jet mode. Oh, I guess we could leave him. But yeah, I really want to remove them. Come back to the way it was. Oh god, it's super tight. Let's just move. I'm gonna use a little tool to come. Okay, I just figured out how to pull them out easily. So if there's a peg right here, you need to close it down and then slide it like this. And yeah, you pull it out easily without even breaking it. So yeah, keep this trick in mind. Otherwise they are really tight. So yeah, transformation now. It's quite an easy transformation, but it's quite nice too. So yeah, pull the backpack off like this. It's on the hinge right here, and flip the wings down, and yeah, bring the nose cone up. The head's gonna flip down like this, and then you flip the tip of the nose cone up like so, and then you can close the wheels, the front landing wheel. Alright, next up you want to go with the legs now. Flip these down, flip the toes off like this, close the toes, and the legs are on a hinge swivel that's gonna slide in like this. So you bring them up, down to the knees, and you push them. As you push them, you can see some landing gears coming out, and this is the way you want. Next up, you open the tail fins and plug the legs together. Align the jet thrusters, and yeah, make sure the legs are pegged in and slide it in completely. Come back to the arms. You want to pull the arms like this and bring it all the way down like this. Same thing for the other side. And whoop. Bring the legs down. Now there's no pegs on the legs for the arms. The arms are going to be pegging on the shoulder. The peg used for the shoulder pads of the crown things are going to peg right here. First, you want to flip the rotors like this. Bring the wings down. Bring this down and make sure it goes underneath right here and pegs inside of the cockpit. Alright, then you can bring the wings down, and oops, yeah, the wings can pop off easily. There's not much to do with it. Alright, so we just squeeze everything in, make sure everything pegs in, peg it in right here, and yeah, we're pretty much done now. Something seems to be blocking. Oh, okay. Over the legs right here, there's some tiny pegs that needs to go over the wings, like so, and then you peg the legs back in because they just pegged off. And yeah, we're pretty much done now. So yeah, we've got a cool looking jet, tiny jet. Set them always just feeling with it. So yeah, we got the wings. You can make them straight or look like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the jet mode. Now underneath you can see it's a robot kibble, and yeah, it's not the best one, but still, it's kind of the on top. It looks really nice. On bottom, and it looks like a legend figure. We do have a landing area right here. It doesn't stick out too much, and obviously we got the other ones right here, the one from the cows. So yeah, it's a cool looking jet, but a really small one. So yeah, for size comparison, alright, size comparison, we've got Shapeshifts, Starscream right here. We've got DX9's Starscream in jet mode, and yeah, they have some step-stool size difference. Yeah. And we've got the Generation Classic Starscream. Again, some substantial size. And yeah, obviously in jet mode we can use the null rays, and we can peg them into the arms like this. Focus. But we can also use a bigger peg right here and stuck them onto the wings. So yeah, I don't know why they are almost similarly placed, both of them. So yeah, why both choice? But yeah, anyway, options always cool. So yeah, cool jet mode. And yeah, like I said, the quality is different from usual Iron Factory toys. I don't know why, but yeah, personally, as I got both tiny DX9 and Iron Factory, personally, I think I prefer the DX9 ones. They are bigger in jet, but robot mode is more G1 accurate. Even though this is not the same thing, it's a different, more modernized version. I kind of like DX9's better. The quality and everything just seems better on the other ones. But this one just, you know, it's a class, different class type. but still pretty damn cool. I just wish there were as much robot cable. If you can look underneath, it's more streamlined on the DX9. So yeah, it doesn't look too much as a robot on DX9, which this one just looks like a Hasbro Legend size figure. So a bit disappointed for this one. But yeah, still a cool figure. I love the Iron Factories figurines, and I'm pretty much gonna buy all of the other ones, but not for the repaint. I'm not a fan of repaints. I totally hate repaints, but they are pretty damn cool. So yeah, it's still a nice figure. Personally, I would prefer, I would suggest more the DX9's version, but this one is still a cool one if you want a really little figure. But yeah, so yeah, they sell for about $40 each, which is also cool. And like I said, if you buy all three main Seekers, you do get a fourth ghost looking Starscream figure. Also including the Skywarp and Thundercracker, they do also give parts for a fourth one, Sunstorm. So you're gonna have like another figurine. I think the arms and legs comes with Skywarp and Thundercracker, and the chest is gonna come with the cone heads, because they will produce the cone heads as a single set of 3. And when you buy the cone heads, you're also gonna get the chest for Sunstorm. So it's gonna give you a whole bunch of Seekers with this mold. Like, you're gonna have pretty much a whole lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.